This session is now recording. So hi, I'm Laura. I work as head of our student services team here at the Oxford Professional Education Group and have done for around 10 years now. What I'm going to be doing is going through the courses that we're offering via virtual learning and also teaching you and helping you to understand a little more about virtual learning with the opportunity for you to all ask questions either during the course of the webinar or afterwards if you would prefer. My colleague Carrie's also on here with me and she's manning the chat area. So if I miss any questions as we're going through, what I will do is Carrie will pick those up and we'll make sure that we answer every single one of them for you. So who are we? I know a lot of you have probably spoken with us before, but to give everyone else who hasn't maybe a background about us, we're the Oxford College of Marketing. We're part of the Oxford Professional Education Group and have been established selling and delivering CIM qualifications for in excess of 20 years now. We're a strategic partner of the CIM. What that means is we're one of the very few colleges that works very closely with CIM to shape the agenda of the CIM qualifications and how they are delivered. We are a top-rated college worldwide in terms of student satisfaction, support, achievement, and overall student experience. And we have in excess of 200 commendations from the CIM directly. What I'm going to do now is go on to actually talk about each of the qualifications individually that's being offered via virtual learning and the reasoning behind why we feel there is a need for virtual learning in the current marketplace. So our virtual qualifications will be the CIM Certificate in Professional Marketing, the CIM Certificate in Professional Digital Marketing, and both of the Level 6 qualifications, which are the CIM Level 6 Diploma in Professional Marketing and the CIM Level 6 Diploma in Digital Marketing. In these strange and unusual times, we have lots of delegates who have always studied in class with us. And due to social distancing and other complicated issues that are arising at the moment, are unable to do so. These people are looking for a qualification that gives them lots of support and help, but actually keeps the social interaction going that a lot of us are craving and missing at the moment. What we have decided to do is introduce virtual learning for that reason, so that all of you can still continue to learn in a very cohesive classroom-based style environment. The first course I'm going to cover is the CIM Certificate in Professional Marketing. This is the digital qualification and the standard qualification, which has two mandatory modules. Planning campaigns is an assignment-based module. This will have no impact on the current social distancing arrangements because all of the work for this module can be done online and the assignment can be uploaded and submitted to CIM through an online platform. The Applied Marketing module is another core module on the CIM Certificate in Professional Marketing. This module is a multiple choice examination-based module. This is generally going to be the next module we will be teaching via virtual learning, and therefore the examination for this module that will be in July will be done via online proctoring. If you have any questions about how this may work, you're most welcome to sort of ask them either now or at the end, and I can go over everything with you in more detail. The other module for this qualification, and this is the one that will shape the title of your qualification, is the elective choice-based module. You have either digital marketing techniques, which is an assignment-based module, and then your qualification would be the CIM Level 4 Certificate in Professional Digital Marketing. I'll go over that question with you in just a second, Alexander, not a problem at all. The other module, if you would choose to do the standard CIM Certificate in Professional Marketing, is an elective module called Customer Insights. That module is also an assignment-based module. I'll go over your question now. So what is online proctoring? Online proctoring is used by a number of different institutes. What it means is that in the way that I'm interacting with you now using the camera on my laptop, you would have your exam in that way. So you would enable the camera on your laptop and you would do your examination online. So for the CIM certificate, you would answer the 60 multiple choice questions whilst keeping your camera on so that a proctor, i.e. an exam invigilator, can watch you whilst you're doing your examination to ensure that you're sticking to examination conditions. Upon completion of your exam, the window will shut down and your answers will automatically be submitted to the CIM. You will then obviously have to wait the recommended time for the results to come back to you. That is quite a simple explanation of what online proctoring is. If you want to go over it in more detail, please let me know Fab, we're glad that covered it. So let's move on to the level 6 qualifications. Again, this is a very helicopter overview because what I want to really give you is more detail on the virtual learning. The level 6 diploma in professional marketing, again, is a 3-module qualification. This module has no examination, so it's all fully assignment based. You have 2 core modules, which are marketing and digital strategy and innovation in marketing. For your 3rd module, this is where you choose which area you would like to specialise in. With the specialism on this course, though, it doesn't change the title of your qualification. You'll still get the full CIM Level 6 diploma in professional marketing. The elective-based modules are managing brands, resource management, or digital customer experience. For the CIM Digital Diploma in Professional Marketing, there are no elective choice-based modules, although you can see that there are similarities between this and the standard diploma in that 2 of the modules are either the same or similar depending on the elective that you choose. For the CIM Level 6 Diploma in Professional Digital Marketing, you would complete 3 assignment-based modules. You have Marketing and Digital Strategy, Digital Optimization, and the Digital Customer Experience. And Vicky, in answer to your question, each of these 3 modules, if you're putting around 7 to 10 study hours a week, will take you around 3 to 4 months to complete, and that includes the assignment writing time. If you are looking to speed up your learning, then that's absolutely fine. We have a route of study that can support you to do that. What you would do in that instance is you would work through the online materials from our online learning platform, Oxcom Learning, which I'll go on to in a bit, in a more rapid format, and work closely in conjunction with your personal tutor who supports you through your assignment to create a timetable of submission for your assignment that allows you to work more quickly. I've got a question here from Ibrahim. Can I take some both the diplomas? Yes, absolutely. So it's a very interesting point. I'll flick back to the standard CIM Diploma in Professional Marketing and explain a little how that may work. So the CIM have enabled all delegates who take either one of the CIM diplomas at level 6 to actually gain both diplomas by only completing 4 modules. There is a specific route that you would need to follow to do this. You would need to complete the Marketing and Digital Strategy core unit listed at the top, the Innovation in Marketing core unit listed second, and the elective that you would have to choose is the Digital Customer Experience elective. Then, if you move to the Digital Diploma, you will see that you've already covered 2 of the elements of that course, the Marketing and Digital Strategy core module and the Digital Customer Experience core module, leaving you with only 1 additional module to do, which is the Digital Optimization module. Is there a big crossover between the Marketing and Digital Strategy slide 8 and slide 7? Yes, absolutely. They are exactly the same module. The same with the Digital Customer Experience. That is the same module that is an elective choice-based module on the standard diploma, as you can see there. And Ibrahim's question was how long to finish them. To finish both of them, again, each module, as I've said, is recommended 3 to 4 months if you're combining study with working full-time, putting in around sort of 7 to 10 study hours a week. Therefore, it would take you around a year and 3 to 4 months to complete both qualifications together. So, are the level 4 modules of similar duration? Absolutely, they're exactly the same in duration. The main differences between the level 4 and the level 6 qualifications is that the level 4 qualification is a tactical and operational level CIM qualification. It's aimed at when you're looking to work or currently working at an operational tactical level, so marketing executive, marketing coordinator, etc., etc. The CIM level 6 qualification, so the diploma and the digital diploma, are aimed at you when you're looking at working at a more strategic level, so in a marketing manager position, in a more senior marketing position. The actual qualification, total qualification time is exactly the same. So both courses around 3 to 4 months per module, 7 to 10 study hours a week. And that brings me nicely onto virtual learning. What is virtual learning? What are we doing for it? How is it differentiated from our standard online learning package? I'd like to start by saying that actually you will get access to our full standard online learning package in addition to your virtual learning. So there's lots of great key elements that I will go over with regards to that as well. So what is virtual learning going to do? Virtual learning per module on any of the courses we've discussed is going to give you 25 hours of face-to-face virtual classroom tuition per module. And that's 75 learning hours over the full certificate or diploma. You will be guaranteed the same classroom trainer and assignment tutor. So whoever is taking your video lectures is going to be the person that's working with you directly on your qualification and on your module and on the assignment. You will have regular classmates and you'll be in a small class. So you will specifically be with a group of people and follow them throughout the qualification so that you can build relationships and rapport with them. In addition, you will have full access, of course, to our online learning platform, which is Oxcom Learning. There you'll find lots of additional resources for each qualification and module, including podcasts, extra reading, videos, test your knowledge, understanding, and quizzes. You'll have unlimited study support and access to our in-house support team, who are fully operational and all working from home at present. You can reach them via Skype, live chat, email, or over the phone, whatever suits you best. All of this is going to be guaranteed for up to 3 years should you need it, so that you can take your time whenever you're studying. We will also offer exam revision sessions either online or, if social distancing has been removed, at one of our UK-based study centres for you all. You will, of course, still get our additional free courses. So for the CIM certificate, you will get a Marketing Principles Gateway. And for all level 6 courses, so the CIM Diploma and Digital Diploma, we offer a Marketing Gateway pre-course. These are to help you get started and plug any gaps in your knowledge that you might have. These are completely free of charge when you sign up for your course. We will also give free access to any additional electives that are on your course. So for the CIM certificate, that would be the customer-based module or the digital-based module, depending on which you choose. For the diploma, that would be the branding module, also the resource management module, or the digital elective, depending on which you choose. If you wish to go on and do the route discussed, where you get 2 diplomas by only completing 1 additional unit. Sorry, Vicky, I have seen your question. I will come on to that in about 2 seconds for you. If you have completed your full diploma and you want to top up and get that additional module, you can do it a 50% reduction in the cost. And the other thing that we are giving all delegates on these 2 courses completely free of charge is our APM Project Fundamentals course. Recently, having been up to CIM in the last year, the CIM put a small matrix on their system, which showed us that they consider that project management is one of the key fundamental skills that people at level 4 and level 6 should have. Therefore, what we have done is we have given you completely free access to our APM Project Fundamentals course. This is an overview and basics on project marketing and project management. And what this will do is this will enhance your current skill set greatly. If you wish to go on and actually sit the examination for this, again, that can be done via proctoring. The only thing we would ask that you pay for is the actual exam cost itself. That is around £165. We don't charge you any tuition fees for the cost, and that's a saving of around £300 to £400. So I'm just going to quickly take a quick look at the chat area. Sorry, just bear with me 1 second, because I think I've got a couple of questions on here. Fab. No, it looks like it's only Vicky's. Vicky, when is the next gateway course? That's a really interesting question. We're working on that presently, actually. We're having meetings about it all the time. What we're looking to do is hopefully launch a virtual gateway, which will be running, and this is TBC at this stage, but that's looking likely to have morning or afternoon sessions on the 8th, 9th and 10th of May. Again, we're just talking about how we're going to utilise that and do that. So you will have to bear with us, but we will be getting communications out to everyone that's on our database in the next week or so to finalise that offering to you all. And then, of course, I'm more than happy to go on and do another webinar specifically on the gateway and what it covers. So how does virtual learning work? What will happen is we'll be using the Zoom-based platform, and as you can see, there's a short sort of short there that shows you exactly what the Zoom platform looks like. So your trainer will be one of those smiling faces, and then the other delegates that are in your class will all have their video enabled at the same time. The virtual classes will follow exactly the same timing as our regular part-time evening classes. They are all going to be beginning on the week commencing the 18th of May. We're finalising the days of each of the classes running, but if you have a particular preference to a particular day, then please do let us know and we can then put that into our planning. They mirror the part-time evening provision and will cover the same content as part-time evenings would have covered. And the classes are going to be weekdays from 6:30 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. There are 8 content-based sessions for each of the modules, and then there are 2 assignment-based sessions for the assignment modules, and there will be revision sessions for the revision modules, which will probably take place over a 4 to 5 hour revision workshop. Why a lot of delegates are choosing to study with us and study with us via virtual learning are the excellent resources, tutor support and Oxcom learning access that we give. We have high standards of delivery, flexible study methods, and the freedom to change your study options at any time. This may be particularly important for those of you that want to consider virtual learning for this module, but may wish to jump back to classroom-based learning for your additional modules. We have unrivaled student support, and our latest exam results from December show a 98% pass rate for the qualifications. We've got lots of Google reviews, and we'd really appreciate if you wanted to go and take a look and see what others are saying about us. And all students matter to us. We're your marketing training partner. We'll be delighted to support you to complete these qualifications. If you would like more information and costings on our virtual learning option or any of the other options or courses that we run, please feel free to email us on inquiries@oxfordpeg, call us at any time, or if you're ready to apply, you can go straight to our website and do so. What I will now do is I'll now move over to the chat function and I will answer questions as they come in. Are there any daytime class options? Caroline asks. We don't have daytime class options at the moment, as we're looking to appeal to both workers who are still working from home and also those who are furloughed. So at present, we are not offering daytime classes for the course, but this is something that we can look at if you would like us to do so. We're more than happy to sort of take a look and see if that's something that of interest. Do we record the classes in case someone is busy or away? This is something that we're discussing at the moment. With video classes, it's very difficult because not everyone will want to be recorded. And we wouldn't want to, for those people not to be able to access the courses and things like that. So at present, I believe we won't be recording those classes. We don't record our regular part-time evenings, which is what this is trying to emulate. However, there is lots of content available on our online learning system, and we do still have our webinar program running, which is exactly like this, where we cover the content in a small snapshot version. Okay, on to Avina's question. Is the level 6 diploma in digital marketing equivalent to a bachelor's or a master's? Fantastic question. I'm really sorry. I'm just going to have to take a quick drink of water and then I'm going to answer that for you. So the level 6 diploma and digital diplomas are equivalent to degree level qualifications. Our marketing leadership program and our postgraduate diploma, which is available to international students, are level 7 qualifications. So those are the ones that are equivalent to masters. Umberto, did you say that we can have a change from virtual to physical classes whenever we want? Absolutely, yes, that's entirely right. So if you sign up for the virtual learning option, then when classes get re-established and social distancing measures are reduced or completely taken away, we will be running our regular part-time evening and intensive weekend classes at all of our venues again. We will also still continue to run the virtual classes. If you like them and you want to continue with them, then you certainly can. But if you would then like to switch to classroom, you certainly can. In the same way that a lot of people switch from online learning, standard online distance learning to classes, there would only be, you would just need to pay the cost difference between those. And we can let you know that when you want to go and do that. And all we do is we charge you the difference between the class that you wanted to attend part-time evening or intensive weekend versus the cost that you pay for that module. Did you say that we can, I've done that one. So how many evening sessions are there per week for each module, Chloe? So there is one session per week over an 8-week period for the content of each of the modules. And then there are 2 additional sessions that cover the assignments for the modules. So it mirrors our part-time evening classes, so 1 per week. Alexander, are pre-recorded lectures materials and materials available from which we can learn? Yes, absolutely. So there is lots and lots of content available for you on our online learning system, Oxcom Learning. There are the SCORM slides. There are recorded webinars on there as well, and a full catch-up service. Like I said, we're not entirely sure yet if we will be recording the virtual classes. Again, that's just due to sort of the video enablement software. It's not something we've used before for our part-time evening classes. So what we may suggest we do is not record those, but say that all of the other resources are available there. Must it be via tuning in at the prescribed times and prescribed pace? Yes. So this is one of the things with the virtual learning, is that it will be at a prescribed pace, exactly as you've said. So they will be weekly sessions. If, for example, you're furloughed and you want to work through things more quickly, you are most welcome to do so. That is absolutely fine, but you will find that this prescribed pace is possibly a little more slowly than you want to do things. Therefore, we would recommend that you look at our standard online learning option. That will enable you to utilize all of the content immediately and at a quicker pace. David, so I'm currently furloughed. If I sign up soon, can I begin to start to study before the classes start? We commence on the 18th of May. Yes, of course, you may wish to look at our standard online learning option. The virtual classes come with all of that as well. However, it is going to be paced to 1 class a week. So you may find that actually, if you work through things more quickly, you're paying for the additional virtual classes that you might not always need. And can you also run both modules simultaneously due to my current free time? Yes, that's a question we get asked quite a bit. Our answer to that is usually we recommend that you work through one module at a time, but more quickly. So our support team can work with you to produce your own personal study timetable that allows you to reduce the time that you're taking to do the course. So currently, obviously, as I've discussed, we recommend that the course takes around 3 to 4 months worth of study. If you say putting in 7 to 10 study hours a week, if you wanted to put in sort of 14 to 20 study hours a week, there is of course the possibility to complete the modules in half that time. For that to work, you would obviously mostly need to access our online learning system and pre-recorded content, webinars and things like that. Abraham says, what about online classes since I live in Dubai? That's absolutely fine, Abraham. Our virtual classes are available to everyone. The only prerequisite, obviously, is that you've had your entry level checked by us and that you have a strong enough internet connection to allow yourself to really participate in the video lectures. I think I've probably answered most of them. Oh, thank you both very much for saying it's been informative. Must I register with CIM before applying for the course here at Oxford? Or when should I do it? That's a really, really good question. If you want to sort of have a more in-depth chat with us, I'm more than happy to go through that, but I'll give you a brief overview on here. I know a lot of you should hopefully have all of my email details. So if you have any sort of additional questions, you can send those to me. But should I apply with CIM before applying to Oxcom? It's entirely up to you, really. There's no rule around which you should do first. A lot of our students apply with us to study, and then when they're enrolled, then they sign up for their CIM membership. CIM membership obviously lasts for a year, and it's £65 annually. So sometimes what people find is that it's better to get started with us and start some learning and then sign up for their CIM membership, so they're not liable for a second year's worth of membership. But there are some great and really useful resources available on the CIM membership platform that you will be available to you once you sign up for that membership. And that's just done through cim.co.uk/membership. I will, of course, pop all of this in an email to you if you want me to. And you need affiliate studying membership. And again, that's £65 annually. At the diploma level, if you keep up your membership after you have completed your CIM diploma, you will be able to put the letters ACIM after your name. That only applies to diploma level students though. And Fab, I think I'm probably at the last of the questions. Does anyone have any more questions that I might be able to help with or go over at all? Oh, final questions, wonderful. The assignments are handed into CIM as and when they are ready for submission. But how about the exams? Are they timed at our convenience or are they prescribed rigid dates? So that's a really interesting question. So part of that applies to both qualifications and some of it applies to the level 4. So I'll try and answer it as fully as possible. The CIM themselves have rigid and set assignment hand-in dates. Those are submission boards, they're called, and they're available to us in July, December, and April. However, the qualification needs to be a lot more flexible than that, and we've realised that here over many, many years of teaching delegates. So what we have is lots of internal timetables. They're called A, B, and sometimes C boards. And what they are is they're internal timetables that finish much, much more quickly than the CIM deadlines, so that actually you can get to work on your module straight away if you want to do so. So there's always the opportunity to start working on something. What we then do is we hold on to your assigned piece of work until the CIM open their submissions, and then we send those all over to the CIM on your behalf. For the exam, you're entirely right. This applies directly to the applied marketing exam. For the applied marketing exam, there are in fact only 3 times of the year that can be sat: July, December, and April. The CIM are working on getting the proctoring that I discussed with you earlier ready for July. It is likely that that will be a set date in time in July, but that is still under discussion. And obviously, as we're a CIM strategic partner, we are on the board to help shape that decision. So what we are looking at is giving you the most amount of flexibility. The other thing that is currently under discussion is opening a September examination board for all those who are looking to take the applied marketing exam but aren't available for the July date. I think that covers most of that question, but please let me know if it doesn't. Next one, so I've got Ibrahim. If I start level 6 in online next week with you, can I do my first assessment in July? Absolutely, yes. We've had loads of people asking us about that. If you are furloughed and if you are happy to put in extra work per week to cover the content, the support team will pair you with a personal assignment tutor that can get you that first module submitted towards the July board. That's absolutely fine. Alexander, thank you. May I book a one-to-one in the coming weeks to discuss it further? Of course you can, absolutely. If you want to email the email address on screen or my email address that the invite came out from, you're most welcome to do so. I'd be delighted to have a one-to-one with anyone that feels they want one or need one or has any more questions or just wants to have a bit of a chat. That's absolutely fine. Okay, Caroline, the elective part for the digital level 4, is this an exam or an assignment? Very good question. That's an assignment module. Let me go back to that for you so that you can take a quick look. Just flicking back now. Lovely. So that's the CIM certificate. So you've got planning campaigns core, assignment, applied marketing, again a core module, but exam, proctored online if you're doing it in July. And then you've got the elective choice-based module, digital marketing techniques, that's an assignment-based module, and the customer insights is also an assignment-based module as well. Vicky, when is the deadline for deciding to start in May? The hard and fast deadline is probably sort of a couple of days before week commencing the 18th of May. The reason being we want to get you onboarded so that you can take a look around the online learning system and you're not massively rushed. But as with our part-time meetings and intensive weekend recruitment in the past, we have had people phone us up with only a few hours notice. We can facilitate that, we can fast track you, but in order to give you the best experience so that you can embed yourself and really look around the learning portal and understand everything prior to those classes starting, we would suggest around a week before would be perfectly adequate to get yourself on board. Ibrahim, can someone do 2 modules in July? You would need to discuss that personally with the support team. I would say now that we are sort of partway through April, we have to get those modules over to CIM actually in mid-June. So I think potentially, unless you had an awful lot of spare time and you were dedicating pretty much everything to this. I would say that was particularly ambitious. However, we're of course more than happy to talk to you about that and your personal circumstances, and if that's something you're looking to do. Oh, Caroline, I'm sorry that you missed the start. What we'll be doing is after this webinar finishes and the recording shuts down, we will be sending it out to everyone that attended and those that weren't able to attend as well, so that you can catch up. But again, as I've said a few times now, if you want to have a one-to-one, you're so welcome. And our student recruitment team are all busy working from home, and we're all really, really happy to chat to you all. Fab. Anyone, are there any further questions? Anything that I haven't covered that you'd like to go over at all? Oh, my pleasure. Thank you. I'm glad it was all okay for you and you heard me all okay. Fab. Guys, if there are no further questions, what I'll do is I'll stop the recording so that that can go live and online later on today. But if you do want myself or any one of the student recruitment team for anything at all and want to discuss your study plans, you're most welcome to get in touch with us. Oh, thank you so much, Jennifer. It was really lovely to meet you all. I hope you're all keeping really safe and well. And thank you so much for spending some of your time on a really lovely sunny afternoon just before bank holiday with me. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye for now.